Hi, Stephen McHugh here, Stephen's Evolution. Welcome back to my channel, where I make weekly videos based on my lived experiences with autism. The theme of this video is not everything that goes quiet is gone. Recently, at the time of recording this, I took a break for Christmas and the New Year. I saw it as a time to take a step back and reflect. This is where I'm returning from. Some experiences can be difficult to capture through plain words, but they can be felt nonetheless. This is the channel where I aim to bring my lived autistic experiences through language and metaphors. I can compare my lived experiences to a flowing river. Sometimes the currents will be slow and steady. Words and thoughts will be much clearer, like reflections on calm water. These are all the quieter moments. However, it doesn't mean absence, but the way I see it is a kind of hibernation beneath the currents, which will still move underneath the water, even though it may look calm and still. On the other hand, there will be times when the river speeds up, especially towards a waterfall. Here, the way I see it is, thoughts and words become disordered, and trying to speak can be like trying to catch water with your bare hands. The signal present, but it's full of static, like trying to tune a radio to a particular channel. Have you ever felt thoughts similarly to this? A sudden rush that words can't catch? And following the waterfall further downstream, the waters are calm again, and the words and thoughts are more ordered. The reflections in the water and the signal are much clearer again. However, quiet doesn't mean empty. It's just the river reclaiming its shape. It's the metaphor carrying what plain words can't. It offers language for currents, noise, and stillness alike. If the river is the shape of life experiences, the waterfall can be where the language falters, the sudden surge disrupting the calm, and the static breaking the signal, resulting in a translation failure. It's a kind of hibernation, not disappearance, but a transformation. In the still stretches before and after the waterfall, the river gathers strength. Reflections start to settle and become clearer, preparing for the next flow. The quiet moments, as I see them, aren't emptiness, but the time and space for a system to restore, process, and reorder. Here is my way of naming such currents, giving shape to what I can't easily capture in literal words. The rush, the tumble, the calm, and reflection. It is the map for a landscape that is felt as much as it is thought. A language tuned into the rhythms of my mind. Where's your river right now? Is it slow and reflective, rushing, or somewhere in between? In mid-sentence, and where words no longer line up, I, I will have an idea of what to say, but the words just won't line up as they're all disordered in some way. There's also the thickening sound, increasing static, and the meaning of the words gone. For me, the way I see it here is the river arriving too fast for sorting, the words coming at me too fast, trying to push through more noise, all the chaos would result in only more noise. One thing I do here is let the current carry me through without insisting on clarity, even during these moments. And later, when all has settled down, I can look back and see where the surge came from. That the understanding and order of all the words only comes up after the water has slowed down. The river keeps flowing even when it seems still. The currents may be moving underneath. There is no rush for the river to change course, and no pressure for it to gather more speed. These quieter moments are where the currents reorganize, gather strength, and prepare for the next flow. Here, I can compare this to choosing quieter moments to record my videos, allowing my thoughts and words to be reorganized, and feeling the strength to prepare for the flow of words. Hibernation, the way I see it, isn't about disappearance. It can be where there's a chance for reflection, to rest, where a system can repair itself. The words and thoughts can return at one's own natural pace. These can be aligned where the thoughts are aligned and the signals are much clearer. I can compare these to situations where I'm actually present, not being like the loudest person in like a social gathering, but fully in my own ways. It's the calm part of the journey, not a pause from it. When your river slows, what reflections appear on the surface for you in your case? The river continues, carrying the currents and reflections. The stretches of calmer and still waters always return. The quiet doesn't mean absence, it's just presence in another form, in a way that's unique to you. It's a time for reflection, repair and space, for words and thoughts to realign. It can be you or me moving at our own pace and volume. It should all be as nature intends. If you're still here with me, listening or watching, and you feel it's resonating with you, you can count yourself part of this river as well.